What's this shutdown going to mean? How's this going to impact markets? What's it going to do for us?
Yeah, good question. I mean, last time I think it was 60 days roughly, which would take you out of the October and November reports, which stinks, right? There's a chance that the stocks numbers the last fundamental report that we get this year, which would be horrible in my opinion. We got three bearish reports in a row now. The first two they shrugged off. The third, might have been the straw that broke the camel's back going into harvest. Where you kind of shrug off like yields. I personally don't think yields are coming in bad enough to say that it's a crazy number lower, meaning like a 170 type yield or anything like that. So I think the amount of acres that we picked up, I think we're finally enough. And then you found 200 million bushels on the stocks report, at least for now, at least going through harvest and trying to digest this, which it's going to be a massive crop either way. We can argue what the number is on yield. It's still going to be a massive crop. I think that was just enough to roll the market over. So, I mean, corn really, and beans, if anything, it's got the demand problem. I mean, beans had the best chance for a story, I think. We lost a ton of acres, had the driest August on finish. I think maybe bean yields are starting to come in worse as you get into later planted stuff. If it didn't have the China trade, issue going on right now, I think beans would maybe be leading the market higher. But now we're getting ready to test kind of that low. We've been in that dollar chop, call it for a year now. Call it 980 to 1080. Market's trying to go maybe test the bottom end of that range too. So the markets are just turned over, and there's just not a story to turn them back up right now that I can see, especially going into harvest. So